Alright, in this video we are going to see how to convert this design into working HTML and CSS. Now to follow along, I'll leave the source code in the description so that you can start along with me, and in case if you got stuck anywhere you can just copy paste my code, which I'll leave the link in the description. Fine, now the next thing what we need is we need an IDE, which is Visual Studio Code. I have created two files in the IDE, which is index.html and style.css, which will be blank for now. Let me remove all the code. Now the other image which is required for the HTML, this is the image which is capture.png. Now let's decide the HTML. We need a section that holds two columns, so let's create a section. Since we don't have any multiple section, I'm just leaving the section without class or ID. Then we need a row, then we need column 1, and then we need column 2. So the first column will have image, so let's link capture.png is the image, and the second column will have, let's save this as an h3 about us. Then we have h1 some text, then we have paragraph some text. I have copied the text, that's the reason I'm just pasting the placeholder text. Then after that we need inner row, inner hyphen row, then inner hyphen column. So this, let's have a paragraph. Inside the paragraph we need an font awesome icon. Let me paste the font awesome icon, and then some text. Likewise we have two columns, so let me copy the whole inner row once again. So now let's just paste the text. I'm pausing it and pasting it, and I have pasted all the required text. Control V to hide the sidebar. So let me open the HTML and check how does it looks. So this is episode number 32, so I have placed it in the folder. So this is how it looks. So if you get into the CSS, I have added the font called Kanit, and then I have added for all element, I have removed the padding and margin and added the box sizing border. So let's first design the section. So inside section we have row, and inside row we have column. So inside the first column we have image, inside the second column we have some HTML text, which is h3, then we have h1, then we have paragraph, then we have inner row and inner column, inner hyphen row, then we have inner column has paragraph, and the paragraph has I tag and the text. Cool. Now I want the width of the section to be 100% of the vertical width, vertical screen, sorry, viewport width, and height is going to be 100% of what viewport height. So if I remove, let's just remove the margin and padding. Sorry, that's what we need for the section. Now we want the row, the column to have width of 50%, both the column. So I'm going to have display flex for the container, so it will be divided evenly. Now whatever is there inside the column, I want it to be at the center. So again, display flex, align item center, justify content center, refresh it. So for the second column, so for the second column you can see all the text are floated to the left. We don't want that. So to remove, what we can do is we can add a flex direction column. Cool. And for the second column, what we can do is we can target it with using the pseudo element colon nth child second, and here align items flex start. You got it. Now again I want the row to be at the center, so we can again add display flex, align item center, justify content center. That works. Now image looks clear. Now let's focus on the H3 and all. So for the H1, let the font size be 45 pixel. The color is going to be, I have copied the color over here, and the font family is which I have added at the top. Font weight is going to be 700. Line height is going to be 1.5 em. Sorry for that. It's going to be 1.2 em. Sorry for that. Cool. The same way for the paragraph. Font size is going to be 16 pixel. So on the, let's give the margin to the right side 50 pixel, 150 pixel. Let's add a margin, top bottom 20 pixel, left right 0. So let's add this at the top so we can override the right. Top 20, instead of 20 let's make this 15. Cool. Now let's work on the inner row. Again the same way, display flex, side by side. Let's give the width as 50% so we can see the distribution evenly, so it will be distributed evenly. And again display flex for the paragraph. And we can add the text background color. Let's try with red. Let's add padding 10 pixel on all sides and color black. Instead of red, let's add the color orange. And you can see it's not at the center. To have this at the center, what we can do is here to place this inside the span. Let's call this span. So align self, center. You got it. Now for the span, let's add the margin left to 15 pixel. That works. So again we can add for the span the font family. of the same which I have added at the top. And we can give the font weight again. Alright, almost there. So the problem here is, let's check why it's not given 50%. Attach it, other side. It's 50, it's 50. 50%, what of 50%, again what of 50%. It doesn't look as 50%. So let's try to give the inner row as with 100%. Yeah, that works. Cool, we have almost there. Now it's just we have to design this H3. Font size 20 pixel. Let's see first how does it looks. And the color is going to be orange. Then padding is going to be top bottom 10 pixel, left and right 20 pixel. And we have text shadow, top bottom 1 pixel, left right 1 pixel, blurriness 5 pixel, and the color we'll just give black for now, and we'll decrease the opacity and check. Not text shadow, it's box shadow, I'm sorry for that. This seems to be too big. We need to add margin bottom of 15 pixel, as we have given margin top and bottom of 15 pixel for the paragraph. Now let's get into the inspect. Let's decrease the opacity of the black. Cool, you got it. Just copy this and paste it over here. And the font here they have used is something different. Font family, I have copied the font family here, which is Nunito Sans. Alright, let's decrease the padding, top bottom 5 pixel, left and right 10 pixel. Instead of 20, let's make this 18. And the font weight is going to be 600. Alright, so that's all for this video. Thank you so much for listening.